I am ready to turn it over. I am so excited. I just read an article today called Protest Politics, Black Women in Leadership. I was so excited to see an article written so powerfully about the woman that we're going to talk to right now, Pastor Cori Bush. Very exciting. This article is in today's Huffington Post. It is written by David Ragland. And it's like at the beginning, he has a clip from Alice Walker's Democratic Womanism. And it says, "You ask me why I smile when you tell me you intend in the coming national elections to hold your nose and vote for the lesser of two evils. There are more than two evils out there is one reason I smile." And he continues on to talk about Cori and why he's happy that at least in one race he does not have to hold his nose. So I'm not going to talk too much more. I'm going to drop this in. We're going to drop this into YouTube. But we're going to now talk with Pastor Cori Bush, and so you can see why I am excited to speak with her this evening. So, okay, so 6% in. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing this evening?
I'm great. How are
Thank
you?
you. I am good. Thank you so much for joining me. This is very exciting for me. Can you please just give us a brief introduction, introduce yourself to the group, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My name is Cori Bush. I am the U.S. Senate candidate here in Missouri. I am a mother of two teenagers. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a Ferguson activist. I am an ordained pastor, and I am pushing for change. I'm running until I can't run anymore, and I just feel like the best thing to do is just to keep going and to be fearless in this thing. We were fearless in Ferguson, so that's what I'm taking to the Senate with me.
Awesome. What led you into politics, and then what made you jump into this particular race?
Okay, so I never, I guess, really thought about being a politician, or especially not a U.S. Senate candidate, not going to Capitol Hill. But
right.
I think it's because we did so much in Ferguson. So I grew up under a politician. My father's been a politician for 30 years. So I've watched it, I've seen everything that he went through. He's been a campaign manager for others. He was a mayor of a municipality here in St. Louis, and he's been alderman. Mm-hmm. So I've watched, all of that. I was able to be on the inside of it and to see the inner workings, see the corruption, see the good, see the bad, see the, how he was able to help, people. And also see how a regular person was able to make a change. Because to me, he was dad, but when he walked out of those doors, he really helped people. So, but I went the way of ministry. So he was in politics, I went ministry. But when Ferguson happened, just running out there, being out there, wanting to see change. And like I said, just a regular everyday person, all of us, we just went out there to see change. We didn't go out there with the idea of, we want to be, anybody special. It was just, this is wrong. So, but with all that we did out there, day after day, night after night, week after week, month after month, most people don't know we protested more than 400 days, so with all of that. Yeah, and so the thing is, a movement is supposed to move. It's supposed to evolve. It's supposed to change, and so to me, it was like the next step was, with all that we did, one thing that we found out was, we things that we thought were laws weren't laws. Things that we thought were not laws were laws, and it was just ignorance that on our part, we just didn't know certain things, and so it put us in bad positions. And so now I feel like the next step, if with all that work that we did, to me it would be in vain if we didn't start moving into the places where they make those laws, where those laws are changed, where, so why, and if someone may some people have asked me, well, why U.S. Senate? Why go so high first? Why not do, dog catcher or something, first? Right, and the first thing about that is I watched my father go up through those ranks. I've watched that, and so to me, your parents should be your how high they go. That should be the foundation for you. That's their ceiling is your foundation. So if I have to go back through the same ranks he went through, then I can only get as far as he went. And so I feel like whatever he did, now I can come on top of that and then go further. So with that, and then the fact that no one else, and I did endorse Bernie Sanders. And so no one else right now in the state of Missouri that's running as a U.S. Senate candidate has come out and officially endorsed Bernie Sanders or the platform, and for me, that platform speaks to me.